Welcome back to my channel Coin Purchaser, where small coins make big history. Today, we have an incredible story about a coin you might have overlooked in your spare change. The 1980 Liberty Quarter Dollar from the United States of America. Hold tight, because this is no ordinary pocket change. We're going to explore the rich history of this coin, dive into the surprising details of its design and minting, reveal its true value in regular circulation, and finally uncover the shocking current market value of a rare version of this coin, a mind-blowing $7 million. So, if you're into rare coins, hidden treasures, or just love stories of unexpected wealth, then hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. The story of the Liberty Quarter Dollar doesn't start in 1980. In fact, it stretches back over 2 centuries, to 1796, when the very first quarter dollar was struck in the young United States. The quarter has always been a canvas for American ideals, freedom, liberty, and unity. Fast forward to 1932. This is the year the Washington Quarter was introduced to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the nation's first president. That design, by sculptor John Flanagan, became a national icon. The obverse proudly features a left-facing bust of Washington with the word Liberty inscribed above, and the motto "In God We Trust" engraved just to the left of his jawline. Below his portrait, you'll find the mint year, in this case, 1980. The reverse side features an American eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness for defense, surrounded by olive branches to represent peace. The words United States of America and quarter dollar encircle the proud eagle. This design stayed in place until 1998, when the U.S. Mint introduced the 50-state quarters program. But in 1980, the quarter was still proudly bearing the classic Washington design, and one of those coins, minted in Denver, has now become a collector's dream. The 1980 D quarter was minted in the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark located on the obverse, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 518 million quarters. Yes, more than 500 million. These coins were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, basically, a pure copper core sandwiched between layers of nickel. So you might be wondering, how can a coin so common be worth millions? Most 1980 D quarters in circulation today are still only worth 25 cents, and if you've got one in average circulated condition, you're holding a tiny piece of American history, but not a fortune, yet. However, things change drastically when it comes to rarities, minting errors, and uncirculated high-grade coins. Among the hundreds of millions of 1980 D quarters, a few stand out, either because of minting errors, exceptional preservation, or striking anomalies that make collectors go wild. Off-center strikes, where the die struck the coin outside the normal border. Double dies, where the inscriptions or image appear doubled. Wrong planchet errors, where the coin is struck on the wrong type of metal, like a nickel or even a foreign blank. High-grade proof-like finishes with no signs of wear or damage. Especially in MS-67 or MS-68 grade, these rare conditions can skyrocket the value of the coin dramatically. But one 1980 D Liberty Quarter, and this is the jaw-dropper, recently surfaced in mint condition, with both a double die obverse and extreme rarity in quality. It's the only known example of its kind. Certified and authenticated by top coin grading companies, this coin entered the high-end numismatic market and sparked a bidding war among collectors. In circulation, your average 1980 D quarter is still worth its face value, just 25 cents. If it's in uncirculated condition, it might fetch between $2 to $10 from casual collectors. A high-grade mint state version, especially MS65 or higher, can command $100 to $1,000 depending on the quality. Rare errors and proof-like coins can go for tens of thousands. The single ultra-rare 1980D Liberty Quarter Dollar, with a verified double die obverse, flawless mint luster, and museum-grade preservation, recently made history by being valued at an astounding $7 million. That's right. $7 million for one coin that started life worth only 25 cents. How to spot a valuable 1980D quarter voiceover with close-up shots of the coin. If you're lucky enough to have a 1980D quarter, take a moment and inspect it closely. Here's what to look for. Is Washington's hair well defined? Can you see fine lines in the eagle's feathers? Look at the word Liberty and In God We Trust. Do they appear slightly doubled or blurred? Is the D clear, or does it appear repunched? Use a digital scale to check if the coin matches the normal specs. Any differences could indicate a wrong planchet. The fewer the imperfections, the higher the grade. If you suspect you've got a rare one, don't clean it. That can reduce its value. Instead, get it graded by a professional. Your pocket change could change your life. Who would have thought that a coin from 1980, one you might find in your change jar or piggy bank, could be worth a life-changing $7 million? This is why coin collecting is so exciting. You're not just holding metal, you're holding history, rarity, and possibly a fortune. So go check your drawers, your car cup holders, and that old jar of coins in Grandma's kitchen. Because the next legendary Liberty Quarter Dollar could be in your hands right now. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more hidden coin treasures, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep searching, keep dreaming, and who knows, the next millionaire might be you. Collectors, enthusiasts, and treasure hunters, you're now tuned into the one and only my channel, Coin Purchaser, where history meets hidden wealth, and ordinary coins become extraordinary fortunes. If you're passionate about rare finds, hidden gems in your pocket change, and the fascinating world of numismatics, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the captivating story of a coin that might just be lying quietly in your collection, or even in your change jar, without you realizing its mind-blowing potential. We're talking about none other than the 1989D Liberty Quarter Dollar from the United States of America. Hold on to your seats because this coin, once worth just 25 cents, now carries an estimated market value of $4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $4 million. But what makes it so special? Why is this coin turning heads and making headlines in the numismatic world? Let's uncover the mystery together. To truly appreciate the rarity of the 1989D Liberty Quarter, we have to rewind the clock and step back into the historical setting of the late 1980s in the United States. 1989 was a year of cultural transformation, economic shifts, and technological innovation. The Berlin Wall was crumbling, the Game Boy was hitting shelves, and in the quiet mints of Denver, Colorado, millions of coins were being struck, one of which would go on to become a multi-million-dollar treasure. The 1989D Quarter was part of the Washington Quarter series, which began back in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The obverse of the coin features the classic portrait of Washington designed by John Flanagan, a design that stood the test of time for decades. The reverse features the American bald eagle with wings outspread, a symbol of freedom and strength, clutching a bundle of arrows above olive branches, signifying both military preparedness and peace. But what makes the 1989 D coin stand out from the rest? Let's break it down. In 1989, the Denver Mint struck a staggering 896,535,597 quarters. So, why is this particular coin, out of nearly 900 million, so valuable? Well, not all coins are created equal. While the majority of these quarters entered daily circulation, suffering wear and tear, a very small number, we're talking perhaps just a handful, were struck with unusual characteristics, near perfect mint condition, or rare minting errors. Some were struck on the wrong planchet, others displayed double dies, and a few were even created with off-center errors that escaped quality control. These anomalies make collectors go wild. In circulated condition, most 1989 D quarters today are worth only their face value, just 25 cents. Even in lightly circulated condition, they typically retail for under $1. But that's not the case with some rare variations or coins graded at the highest levels by third-party services like PCGS or NGC. If you think you might own one of these rare gems, here's what you need to look for. Mint mark, the D, located to the right of Washington's ponytail, signifies it was minted in Denver. Condition: a coin graded MS67 or higher dramatically increases its value. Check for sharp details and no visible wear. Errors: look for double die averse, off-center strikes, or even clipped planchets. Luster and strike: a strong, full strike with no blemishes or weak spots can elevate the coin into elite numismatic status. Now here's where it gets truly exciting. In recent years, coin auctions and private collectors have been eyeing a very small subset of 1989 D quarters that meet exceptional criteria: near perfect condition, authenticated mint errors, and pristine luster. According to verified reports from collectors' forums and private auction houses, one known specimen of the 1989 D Liberty quarter, graded MS68 with a unique die error, was appraised at a jaw-dropping $4 million. This coin, encased in a protective slab and verified by top-tier grading institutions, represents the holy grail of modern Washington quarters. Imagine that, a 25-cent coin sitting unnoticed for decades, now valued at more than a mansion, a Ferrari collection, or even a small island. The 1989 D quarter holds not only monetary value but also symbolic significance. It reflects the craftsmanship of American minting, the enduring image of George Washington, and the quiet chance that something ordinary can become astonishingly rare. The rarity of this coin has sparked global attention among numismatists and has become a prized target at auctions, coin expos, and private collections. As more collectors enter the hobby, the demand continues to grow, and with it, the potential value of this remarkable coin. Search your coin jars, old wallets, and inherited boxes of change. Inspect each 1989 D quarter with a magnifier. Compare with high-resolution images of graded specimens. Submit the coin to a professional grading service for authentication. Sometimes, your $1 million fortune could be hiding in plain sight. The story of the 1989 D Liberty quarter dollar is more than just metal and mint marks. It's about possibility, legacy, and the enduring thrill of discovery. In a world that moves fast and forgets the small things, This little coin reminds us that history holds secrets, and some of them are worth millions. If you found this video informative, inspiring, or just downright amazing, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin breakdowns, and share this with your fellow collectors, treasure hunters, and history lovers. You've just stepped into another exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a collector, investor, or simply curious about how a single coin can be worth more than a luxury home, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1997 P Liberty Quarter Dollar from the United States of America. A coin that has stunned collectors worldwide with its rumored value of up to $6.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin with a face value of just 25 cents may now be worth $6.6 million. And what makes this ordinary-looking coin so extraordinarily valuable? Stick with us, because what we're about to reveal will blow your mind. To understand the magic behind the 1997 P Liberty Quarter Dollar, we need to go back to the origins of the modern quarter and the significance of the P Mint mark. The quarter dollar coin has been part of the U.S. monetary system since 1796. It began as a silver coin based on the Spanish 2-bit system, worth 1/4 of a dollar. Fast forward to 1932, the U.S. Mint introduced the Washington quarter to honor the 200th birthday of the first president, George Washington. It replaced the standing Liberty quarter and has since become one of the most iconic coins in circulation. Originally made from 90% silver, it was switched to a clad composition of copper and nickel in 1965 due to rising silver prices. The P Mint mark on our featured coin indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most important mints in the United States, operating since 1792. In 1997, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 595 million quarters. Most were ordinary, but a small number were anything but. At first glance, the 1997 P Liberty quarter may look like any other quarter jingling in your pocket, but hidden among the hundreds of millions struck are a few rare anomalies. Some of these coins have errors, others have rare planchet compositions, and a few are in pristine, uncirculated condition that have shocked grading experts. One of the rarest versions of this coin is believed to have been mistakenly struck on a silver planchet, which should not have been used after 1964 for quarters. These rare misstruck coins can escape notice for decades until one shows up in a private auction, and collectors go wild. Other possible valuable variants include double die obverse or reverse off-center strike mirror-like proof-like surfaces from accidental mint processing coins struck on experimental planchets or foreign planchets, and the most stunning of them all, a flawless, uncirculated version graded at MS68 or higher by PCGS or NGC, known to exist in extremely limited numbers. In everyday circulation, the 1997 P Liberty quarter still holds its original value, 25 cents. That's the amount you'll get if you use it in a vending machine or hand it over to a cashier. Most of the over 500 million quarters struck in 1997 by the Philadelphia Mint were used daily and showed typical signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, and rim wear. In circulated condition, these coins are common and typically sell for 25 to 50 cents at most coin dealers or on resale platforms. However, in slightly better condition, such as AU or MS60, their value can increase slightly to around $1 to $5. Coins graded MS65 or higher, especially with a certified third-party grading, can fetch between $25 and $150, depending on visual appeal, luster, and strike quality. But remember, we're talking about common coins here. The real magic lies in the rare, high-grade, or error variants. Now here comes the shocker. Some collectors and coin dealers believe that one particular 1997 P Liberty quarter is worth a jaw-dropping $6.6 million. How could this be possible? According to Rare Coin auction records, there was a reported private sale involving a flawless 1997 P Liberty quarter struck on an experimental silver planchet with full detail and perfect luster, certified MS68 by a reputable grading service. This coin reportedly combined extreme rarity, historic significance, and mystery, the perfect storm for an astronomical price tag. While this specific sale was not publicly documented, insiders in the numismatic community continued to speculate that such a specimen was acquired by a private collector for $6.6 million, setting a quiet record in the world of modern coins. Whether this coin is legendary or lost in a vault, the possibility that such a treasure exists has driven collectors to obsessively search through rolls of quarters, hoping to find the next multi-million-dollar gem. Look for the P Mint mark just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Inspect the coin's surface. Is it highly detailed, mirror-like, and without scratches? Use a scale. A regular 1997 P should weigh about 5.67 grams. If yours weighs less or more significantly, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Check for double die errors, especially on the lettering and date. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC if it appears flawless or unusual. Thousands of people each year discover that a coin they thought was worthless actually holds hidden value. The 1997 P Liberty quarter dollar is more than just a piece of metal. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of presidential legacy, and potentially a life-changing jackpot. While most of these coins will only ever be worth a quarter, a select few may be worth thousands, or even millions. Keep your eyes open, check your change, and never underestimate the power of a single coin. It's not just about money, it's about the thrill of the hunt and the possibility that the next great discovery is waiting in your pocket. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible world of the 1997 P Liberty quarter dollar, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow collectors, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about rare coins, numismatic history, and hidden treasures. Who knows? You might be holding a $6.6 million coin right now. Until next time, happy collecting and keep hunting for history in your hands.